What's up, guys? Flippin' Steve here, and I'm just sitting here thinking and just dumbfounded and almost amazed that less than 2 days ago, we were pushing 200 subscribers, and I, asked you guys to get behind me and say, hey, let's hit this 200 subscriber mark, and we're already pushing 250. I mean, it just completely snuck up on me. You guys are awesome. It's unbelievable. I'm almost already at 250 subscribers. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, what kind of video should I do for you guys tonight or do next? And I actually had a request by a couple of my original subscribers, a couple of guys from Facebook. They wanted to see how I package my cards up when I send them in to be graded, regardless of what grading company I use. They just wanted to see uh, the items needed and the way that I package my cards. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do tonight. And no, 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 I did not forget about the giveaway. The Vlady Jr. is right here in my hand, and this will also be given away on this video. So make sure you stick around to the end because I will be choosing the winner, and it will be announced. So you guys just sit back and chill, and I'll be right back, and we will get started. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Flippin' Steve, and like I said in the intro, guys, I'm going to show you the items that I use and how I package my cards before I send them off to be graded. My most recent submission was to SGC, has been returned, and I still have some submissions out. Hopefully they'll be back soon and I can show them to you guys. But yeah, before I get into it, another thank you, another big shout out to all of you guys who have been supporting me. It you see, I don't even know what to say. Like, I try to say something and I can't, and that's my natural feelings. It's just awesome. I mean, it's just amazing. I'm just a regular dude and a hobbyist like everybody else, and it just, it feels good that I can talk to you guys and you guys value my content. It's amazing. So enough of me, stumbling over myself. I'm gonna go ahead and first of all, I'm gonna show you the items that you're going to need. All right, you're going to need now, of course, you're going to have your cards prepped. You're going to already have to have looked over your cards, with your magnifier. This video is not on how to evaluate your cards. I do have a video on that, which I will link in the description, and you can go back and watch my full video on how you evaluate your cards and with a magnifier and everything that you use. This is going to be the latter part of the process where you're actually ready to ship them off. So you're going to need card saver ones and penny sleeves, whatever brand you like to use. I use the Ultra Pro here. I use the card saver ones. Apparently the Ultra Pro semi-rigids are impossible to use. I've never had a problem with them, but news has it that they're hard to use. As you can see, it's the Card Saver one semi-rigid. I just order these in bulk off Amazon. Easy to get, fairly inexpensive. I do have a card here that I got in one of my recent mail days. Cool looking green prism Freddie Freeman, which I want to send to SGC and get that black slab on it just for the looks, not even necessarily for value. I think a black slab on that shiny green would be awesome. So I'm going to show you guys really quickly how I use the SGC card savers. I kind of put my finger in there, hold it open, squeeze the sides a little bit, get the card in, just slide it on in, just like that, and you're good to go. That card's not going anywhere. All right, just get it in there just like that. You're good to go. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. That's fine. You can get perfectly straight if you want, but not difficult. Mind over matter. All right, so you're going to need some painter's tape. All right, some painter's tape. You're going to need some packing tape. You're going to need some cardboard. couple pieces, slightly bigger than a semi-rigid holder. You cut it out. A box to ship in, like the size of this SGC box, or actually if you're submitting small, you can actually use a padded envelope. Because I'm going to show you, secure way to secure your cards. I'm going to show you what's mandatory by the grading companies and a couple extra steps that I do. So once you have your cards decided, actually, you're going to need submission forms like this. You're going to need copies. However, SGC's is strictly online, and as of March 2020, PSA no longer allows paper submissions, either. So you're going to have to go online. You're going to find a form like this online, and you're going to fill in the information, the description of your cards and such, as you see at the bottom here. And it's going to be submitted online to PSA before they receive your cards, and SGC. SGC is a lot easier to use because their card registry, if the card has ever been submitted to them before, it's actually going to pop up for you and automatically be filled out. Now BGS does still allow paper submissions. So as you can see, it's very easy to use. Name, address, all the basic stuff. When you're filling out your card, you're going to give the sport, how many of that one card there is, the year, the set name, the card number. And then when it says card/player name, you're going to give them the player name, and if it's a parallel or so say it's a refractor, or say it's a silver prism or something like that, that's what card means there. So you're going to say like refractor Mike Trout, or you're going to say silver prism Luka Doncic, and then you're going to give it a declared value. And that declared value is not the declared value of the raw card. That is what you believe the declared value of the card is going to be in a graded form. So if you believe you're going to get a 9.5 back from BGS, you're going to want to give them a value of what the BGS going market price is in order to get your card covered by insurance. It's going to be the same for PSA, as they're going to ask you for a value. So as you can see, for example, Bowman baseball, Bowman Chrome, Mike Trout blue refractor, declared value $250. Now this is an old paper, because that declared value is no longer correct. But as you get the idea. And SGC is going to ask you the same thing. So you're going to need a declared value on your cards. Ballpark, it doesn't have to be exact, but it's going to be the declared value of a graded card. And once you fill these out online, you're going to want to print them out with all the information on there, and you're going to want to print 3 copies. Okay, and I'll get to that later. So next up, what you're going to do is you're going to get your cards, and you're going to want your cards to be in the same order that you filled them out on the sheet. So card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they need to be organized in the same order. So I would have the Freddie Freeman as my first card. I would have the Mark McGwire as my second, the Pat Mahomes, Austin Meadows, Jared Stidham, on down the line. I would have to fill these out in order in which I'm going to package them. Or they would have to be packaged in order in which I listed them. I'm sorry. Now what they recommend that you do, and I do something slightly different, but what they recommend that you do is just like when you're shipping a card. If you sell online, Instagram or eBay or however you sell, at least in my case, I package the same way that I sell, because I want someone to receive their item from me well packaged and in good condition. I don't want it getting damaged in the mail. People pay good money for stuff. I like to be a reputable seller. So I pretty much package the same way. They're going to want you to put the 2 pieces of cardboard around your cards. And you're going to take your painter's tape, because it's not super sticky. It's going to be easy to peel off. And if you ever sell a card to somebody and you want to tape the top of the, you want to tape the top of the top loader, or tape, I don't know, if you want to tape any part of a one touch or anything, use this type of tape. Because if you use packing tape, this is, if any of you have had experience with getting a card and it's been taped with this is a beast to get off. Sometimes you can almost even damage a card, or scratch it coming out of the top of a top loader, because this tape is rigid along the top. It's so hard to peel off. Use this when you're shipping. And you're going to use this, you're going to wrap one direction and the other direction. And the reason why I'm not wrapping is because I actually use a different method, but I'm showing you guys, the way that they say to do it, and a little bit of a cheaper method. However, I find another way that's more convenient for me and a little neater. But you're going to want to wrap it so it looks like a cross. You're going to wrap it one direction, wrap it the other. However, I'm going to show you how I do it. And it's easier for me. I believe it's neater. And I believe it's probably easier for the grader as well, because it doesn't have to remove any tape. Now, it is going to involve an additional material, and it's going to be the graded card bags, like the bags that you would put like a PSA slab in or something. The graded card bags, this is the ones that I use, Cardboard Gold. That's the same company that makes Card Saver 1. Is Cardboard Gold as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 5 or so cards. That's cool looking. Probably not very valuable, but that gold and red matches the uniform. And I'm going to take 5 or so of my cards. I'm going to put them into a team bag, or not a team bag, but a graded card bag. Like so. And then I'm going to take my cardboard and slide my cardboard right into the team bag with it. Nice and easy, like that. So now you've got your cards in the middle. You got your cardboard on the outside. And you got a team bag. And now all you got to do is seal it. I keep calling it a team bag, but you got your graded bag. And all you got to do is seal it. And that's that. That's what I like to do instead of using the tape. Now when the grader gets it, all they got to do is, open it up. Pull everything out. And they've got your cards. So, that saves you on your tape. You are using the bag, but it's just easier and a lot neater in my opinion. Throw your cards between the cardboard, stick them in the bag, seal it. It holds it in place better than the tape. It's a lot easier to handle when you're trying to package it yourself, and it's a lot neater and easier to handle for your card grader. And they might actually appreciate that. Who knows? Maybe they'll bump your grades up a little bit. So let me go ahead and put these cards back into this bag. Next up, you're going to need your box to prepare for shipping. Now, depending on the size of the order, now if I'm only sending these 5 cards here, I would be comfortable sending these in a padded envelope. That would be fine. If you're going to send, a lot, give yourself a smaller box like this that you can put your cards in. Now, I'm not going to tape all these up. I'm just going to show you how they would fit in there. just like that. So nice perfect size box. After all, it did come from the grading company. But there's one thing I also like to do with my cards so that they don't move around in the box. Of course, you can get some of this foam stuff, the stuff in the box, so your cards don't move around. There's also bubble wrap. You know, everybody knows bubble wrap. But what I like to use and what I have, because I ship and sell a lot of graded cards, is I have these bubble bags. See right there? And basically what they are is they're just bubble wrap bags. You know, if I wanted to sell this Vlady, you know, well, I'm giving this Vladimir Guerrero away, so it's going to be going in one of these anyway. It's going to go right in there. You can fold it down, throw a piece of this tape right across the back of it, throw it in a bubble mailer, and you've got double protection. You've got bubble bag protection and you've got the bubble mailer protection. This is how I ship all of my graded cards when I'm selling, so this is how I'm going to ship my cards to the grading company. So I'm going to take my cards that are already packaged. They're already protected by the cardboard. They're in the graded card bag. They're in the card saver ones, so they're well protected. They're not going to get bent. But I also like to put them into one of these bubble bags. Boom, just like that. Hold that down, tape it up. Now you got bubble wrap protection. Perfect, perfect fit. You can put it in the box. You can put it in the padded envelope. And it's just perfect. Your cards are absolutely protected. Now, you know, if you're going to send more than 5 cards, which more than likely a lot of times you are, you can do this in groups of 5. That's what I do. I do 5 in a bag, and then do 5 more in a bag. I don't want to have 20 cards taped together between cardboard. This is just a lot neater, a lot more protection. You're not breaking the rules. You're actually going above and beyond. And that's how I package my cards up. Then I'm going to place them in. Now, I wouldn't use this size box for just 5 cards. I would go with the bubble mailer. And you're also going to want a box that's not an SGC box. Or you're going to take your shipping label, whether you get it at the post office, or most of the grading companies will have you print it out right from them online. I know SGC does. It's just the option, you know, to pay for your shipping right there. It takes you over to the U.S. Postal Service website. You print out your label and just stick your label right over the top. Boom. Your cards are in there. They're secure. They're not even shaking around right now. They're double protected. Followed all the rules. Before I forget, and I said I was going to get back to these, you're going to want to have 3 copies of these. So if you fill out the PSA or the SGC one online, print out 3 copies. If you do the BGS one and you do it by hand, still make yourself 2 copies to keep for yourself, because or you're going to keep one for yourself. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your submission form after you've printed it out online, and you're going to want to include it with your cards that you're sending in. And you're going to want to put 2 of them in there and keep one for yourself so that you remember, and you know you got like a receipt. So put 2 of those in there, keep one for yourself. So now you got your cards, your submission slip. You'll have your printing label or your mailing label printed and stuck on the top. And then on the side, you're going to want to write the service. So you're going to write whether you want the 10-day, 15-day, 20-day, express, whatever. So if I was going to use this box to send my cards, I would just get out my Sharpie here, and I was say I'm sending to SGC for the 15-day service. I would just write 15 day on the side. That way when they get it in the mail and it's received, they don't have to open it to see what your turnaround time is going to be. They already know it's a 15 day, they need to get it, they need to get started. And with my cards, I personally want them to get started as soon as possible. So that's pretty much it, guys. I don't think I've really missed anything. That's how I package mine up. Here is the packing tape, which of course you're going to use to seal your box. You're going to want to tape it nice and secure. You're not going to use this tape for that because this tape is made for removing easily. So you want this tape, this pain in the butt tape, to seal your box. You want this easy remove tape to use on your card holders and such. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's how I follow the guidelines, you know, for the grading companies, as well as put a couple little twists on things that I like to do when I send in. Go a little bit the extra mile. You never know, you might catch a grader on a good day and they might be like, hey, look how this guy brought his cards to me nice and neat, you know, get them in a good mood. And that's how it's done. So it is time. We're going to give away the Vlady Jr. I'm going to have to go to the randomizer for that. And once again, guys, I just want to, thank you for your continued support. I'll be back with another video, maybe tomorrow. Maybe start talking about some more NBA stuff, which I was originally going to do, but they decided that they wanted to put out a schedule, and so I kind of scrapped my NBA ideas because things are going to change. So until next time, guys, good luck in your investing. Start getting some of your stuff graded. The grading companies are up and running again. Get those cards in there. And again, yeah, until next time, I will see you later. All right, everybody, we are here to finally give away the Vlady Jr. 2019 Top Archives. Gem Mint 10, we're going to do it. Let's head on over to the studio. We're going to get the link. All you guys had to do was comment on the last video to be entered. We hit the 200 subscribers. I've already talked about that, which is absolutely awesome. We're already closing in on 250, which would be another giveaway. And I'm going to be doing smaller random stuff in between. So even if you don't win the Vlady, don't get discouraged. Going to be plenty of stuff to go around. So we got our comments in. Looks like we got 82 comments. Go ahead and start the randomizer. So good luck to everybody, and whoever the winner is, make sure you comment on this video so that I know that you're aware that you're the winner, and then get with me on Instagram so that I have your information so I can get it shipped out to you. So without any further ado, good luck, everybody, and here we go. Who's it going to be? The countdown. Positive Perk. Positive Perk. Hey, Positive Perk, man, you're the winner. Vlady Jr. will pass his dad in home runs, Positive Perk says. So just contact me, leave a message in the comments, and get with me on Instagram. All right, let's try to get this done within 3 days. That way I know that you're aware and we have it out. Yeah, and that's it. Thanks for participating, guys, and until next time, I'll see you later.